God. Ask God.
Hey, Scott, my name is David Saldivar, and first of all, just like everybody else, I want to commend you and for doing everything that you have and putting all the information out there that we need to be successful, as well as to ensure that we are obviously getting things done quicker than we would have if we didn't have your help. So I have a mentor that I've hired, and I don't need him as much. For all those minor details and as you filled in those gaps. So thanks again, man, for saving me some money too. So, hey, my question is, man, my name is David. I don't know if I mentioned that yet, but my question is, I had just sold my business and it didn't really, dive into, your training or get trained as soon as I should have. So when I invested in a few different product lines. Actually, I have 4 product lines and 5 products. But with that, my thoughts are there's a good thing and there's some good and bad with this. Good is that I can, basically take all of those, products and see which one does best and reinvest in the one that's doing the greatest, and really, grow that product and that product line within that product line and branch out. That's my thought. And really just want to kind of see what your thoughts are on that. I guess I really don't have any other choice but to do that. Or, what are your thoughts about me just, spreading myself out and reinvesting all of those products into themselves and really broadening all 4 of those product lines as much as I can. So yeah, just wanted to get your feedback and hear what you had to say about that. So I appreciate your quick feedback, and thanks again, man.
Hey, Dave, thanks so much for the question, and thanks for the kind words as well. I appreciate it. And it sounds like you have a pretty good opportunity here, that you have like 4 different product lines that you're able to kind of like dabble in, right? And kind of see like which one is going to do better than the others. Or you can also then maybe test all of those, right? Now, my opinion on this, okay, and it really comes down to an individual and their situation and how much cash flow they have to continually, promote and really push each one. But I'm just a big believer in trying to focus on one at a time and then really putting all of your effort behind that. So me personally, I would look at this as a great opportunity for you to be able to test 4 different markets or 4 different product types. And then from there, once you start to see one is starting to rise above the rest, I would take all of my energy, or at least 75% of my energy, and I would start focusing on that one and how I can make it better, how I can refine my pay-per-click, how I can make the user experience better, how I can roll out new products. All of that stuff. That's what I would be focusing on, because I do believe that if you focus on, more of what's working, it's going to continually work better, right? I mean, it just makes sense. And I think if you start to get scattered, you're going to start, trying to, take time away from this one to put over here, not just time, but money as well. And then it just limits the amount of effort and focus that you can have on that one particular line. And we say product lines because, like you said, you could then take and start, branching off of that one product line and start to really, expand other products around the product or products that are doing really well. And then from there, you could build, an authority blog or, e-commerce space. And I mean, there's so much you can do once you start to see a little bit of success. And then you see that this is something that I feel like I can put more work and more time and effort into. And then that will yield you, I think a greater success moving forward. But that's just my personal opinion. Some people, they can, say, I'm going to spread it out and do it on all of them. I don't know that that's going to be your best choice. So again, this is just my opinion, just my advice. If we were sitting down together at the coffee shop, as I always say, I'd be saying, you know what, Dave, I think you should just focus on that one. That one is doing okay right now, right? So imagine if you could go ahead and put some more, effort behind that and really start broadening that out and start thinking a little bit more of a long long-term play, that's what I would do. If you guys want to submit a question, head over to theamazingseller.com/ask, and you can do that. I want to also, again, remind you guys, if you're brand new and this is your first time to the show, I want to welcome you. I love hanging out with you guys. This is just awesome to be able to virtually connect like this, and that's why I love the Ask Scott sessions. But if you are brand new and you're just getting your feet wet and you don't understand the entire process, the entire business model, I would recommend attending one of my live free workshops. This is where I break it down for you in 5 phases: how to pick a market and a product, how to source it, how to do a pre-launch, how to do a launch, how to promote the product, and everything in between. We go over that on a workshop, and we go through every single thing. We also do live Q&A. So if you want to attend one of them, I would love to invite you to the next one, and you can register for the next one by heading over to theamazingseller.com/workshop, and you can register there for an upcoming workshop. Well, hey there. Thank you so much for listening to that episode of Ask Scott. Now, that was just a highlight from one of our full episodes where I generally answer 3 to 4 questions on a podcast. If you want to go back and listen to all of the past archives of not just the Ask Scott session, but all of the full episodes where I do interviews with top Amazon sellers, people starting from scratch and building a business, if you want to listen to any of those episodes, head over to theamazingseller.com, and you can find all of that over there. You can also find details there on how you can ask your own question and get it aired on an upcoming Ask Scott session, and possibly see it here on YouTube or just on the podcast. All right, so definitely head over to theamazingseller.com. There's tons of resources over there for you to be able to build your e-commerce and Amazon business, so definitely go check that out. Now, I just wanted to remind you one thing before I let you go. There's a lot of information out there, and some of it is really, really good. What I want you to remember is you have to not just consume the information, you have to actually apply that information. So take this information that you learned here today and apply it to your business, and this way here you can get results. As my shirt says, I wear it almost daily. Take action. We'll see you guys.